Hello and good morning everyone from Las Vegas, Nevada. It is my first morning here in Las Vegas. I got here yesterday afternoon after being in San Francisco for 4 weeks, and I guess I just want to give you a little rundown on what's been going on in my life, because I know I've been MIA from YouTube for a little bit. But again, as I always remind you, I am on Instagram, I am on TikTok, I'm posting. So even if you feel like I'm MIA from YouTube, I'm not MIA from the world. So, you know, YouTube is a bit more time consuming, creating long form content. So if you want to see me every day, go over to Instagram and TikTok, because I'm always there. So I'll link it down below. But also got a new camera, got another Canon Mark G7X. And I'm gonna be really careful with this one because it's the viewfinder that usually, like, if you drop it or anything, it just gets screwed up and then the whole camera kind of just follows suit. But I do love this camera. So anyway, here I am in I have this tripod. I was trying to put the camera on this tripod and it's not working. Give me a second. Yeah, no, I'm not really understanding how this tripod works, so I guess I'm just gonna be holding this with my hand. So yes, I was just in San Francisco for the past 4 weeks, and I really didn't vlog anything in San Francisco, but if you do want to see pictures and things that I did there, they're on my Instagram. I had the best time. It was, I think besides Chicago, my favorite city thus far on tour, for many reasons. San Francisco is really special to me. I've been going there since I was 21. My best friend Bernadette lived there for many years, and so I would visit her all the time back when I was in LA. And I have some friends there that she had introduced me to, which is great, and we're still in touch. And I had some friends from college there that I was able to see. My friend Harper, who is the co-host of my favorite podcast, Tea Time. I will link it down below, but warning, it's very vulgar. She came and visited me. My best friend Kira from college came out and visited me. It was just so full of friendship, and it was busy. I was busy in San Francisco. Every day I was doing something, and if I wasn't doing something with friends, I was working on myself, working on my daily routine, on my health. I am back in therapy. I got a new endocrinologist because I have hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's. So, you know, things have been good. Things have been really, I just feel like San Francisco has always been a really healing place for me. I always, through my 20s, have ended up there in times in my life when I needed healing and I needed to be surrounded with friends and with love. And so to have the opportunity to be surrounded by people that I love and who love me, and just to be in such a wonderful city, it was the most perfect timing. And I hope that I can be back there very soon. San Francisco is a place that I would actually really like to move to. So of course it is like the most expensive city in this country. How wonderful. But I will be back. And as they say, in a very cheesy way, I left my heart in San Francisco. But yeah, since you've last seen me, a lot has gone on. I had a pretty stressful few weeks in February. Some personal life stuff and some health stuff came up with my thyroid disease and my Hashimoto's. So between those two things, my hair has started to go silver. So I don't know if it's the stress setting off the Hashimoto's, just the Hashimoto's, but I do know that thyroid disease can make your hair turn silver, or rather lose pigment. But anyway, I'm not worried about it. I think it looks pretty cool, but I do feel bad for my body that that's happening, because I don't think it's for natural aging reasons. I think it's stress. And anyway, in the past month I've gotten my a new set of thyroid labs run, blood tests, and my levels, I was right, my levels are really off, or they were. And even though I was taking medication, my levels were totally off. So I went and saw a new endocrinologist. Actually, I haven't seen an endo since I was 9 and got diagnosed with hypothyroidism. And so paid a hefty price out of pocket, but to go see kind of a fancy endocrinologist. But he's great. He gave me a lot of recommendations. We switched my medication from a levothyroxine with a bunch of fillers and dyes to something that's just pure thyroid hormone in a gel caps. So I'm taking that now. If you're not interested in thyroid stuff, I'm not going to talk about this the whole video, but it's something that, you know, can really rule your life. And I had a pretty major Hashimoto's flare the past month. So, you know, health is just something that we can take so for granted. And then when you're not feeling well, it's just the worst. So I had lots of fun in San Francisco, but I will say at home I was healthy. When I was out, I was having more alcohol than I've probably had all year. I'm not a big drinker and I can't really drink that much and do the show, but I was having a lot of wine and I had a lot of friends visit and lots of desserts, which is totally great, but sugar is also inflammatory for my autoimmune disease. So here in Las Vegas, I don't have friends visiting me, at least for the foreseeable future, although the invite is open to any of my IRL friends. But I have 7 weeks here in Vegas. I'd love to get my health, continue to get my health back on track, continue to set up healthy routines, and just take really good care of myself because our schedule here is pretty crazy. We don't do any matinees. On our 2 show days, we do 2 night shows in a row. I believe it's 5:30 and 10 o'clock. I've never done a show at 10 o'clock in my life. I think most actors honestly haven't. So it's gonna be an interesting schedule. It's giving Showgirls, it's giving Crystal Connors, but let's start the day. It is about 10 o'clock, it's 10:02. I've done a bit of makeup and my skincare and stuff just because I want to start my day that way. It's a good routine, make yourself feel good. I've got therapy in 30 minutes. In the meantime, I need to take a COVID test for work. We are doing COVID tests now at home 3 times a week instead of at work, which is kind of cool. We're in charge of our own testing. And so I need to do that before 11 a.m. today and turn in my results. I did most of my unpacking yesterday. The only sort of messy area is here on the bathroom counter, but I have a walk-in closet and a dresser in there and a lovely bathroom. So nice. Beautiful updated bathroom. I have a balcony. I will say though, my place in San Francisco was probably my favorite Airbnb of all of the tour. Well, my place in Chicago was great too. If you go back in my vlogs, you can see it. It was an amazing 2-bedroom condo. It was just like perfect. I hope I'm not gonna get flagged. Hold on. No, but really my place in Chicago was such a perfect, it was so perfect. And then I found out that the place below it is currently on the market. So if only. I'm not quite in a position. My hair doesn't want to stay up in a bun because as you can see, I actually cut it short. Again, go on Instagram if you want to see what it actually looks like when it's done. But I love it. I wanted to go pixie, but we have to have some hair to put underneath the wig because I wear wigs for the show and they have to pin the wig into some of my real hair. There needs to be something there to kind of anchor the bobby pins so that the wig stays on my head. I do not want my wig flying off of my head mid-show. So I just cut it into like a collarbone length moment and I love it. I think it's really cool. So it's a lot easier too for me to deal with. I just have so much hair. Boo-hoo. Let's figure out this COVID test. Yeah, my place in San Francisco was amazing. It was a 3-level condo with 2 bedrooms on the first level, 2 beds, 2 baths. Second level had a kitchen, laundry, a half bath, a fireplace, and then the third level was a private rooftop. It was amazing. And the place is worth, like, I was like, what would it cost for me to, oh, perfect. What would it cost for me to, like, buy a place like this? $2.2 million, so maybe next year. Okay, I think by now I should know. Can you believe the pandemic was 3 years ago? It started 3 years ago. I feel like 2020 was just 2 years ago. I don't know, it's wild. Okay, we do like 3 drops. Okay. Oh, last night I had In-N-Out for the first time in over a year, I think. I got off the plane at LAS, get it? I got off the plane at the airport and was just smacked in the face with this craving for In-N-Out. I think I could have gotten it in San Francisco, but I didn't realize, and then I got here and I needed it, so I walked and I got a double animal style, protein style, cheese fries, and a sugar-free lemonade. But I'm gonna figure out this COVID test because I feel a bit overwhelmed. It's kind of cold today in Vegas, like 50 something, so I don't know what to wear. Okay, I picked out this purple turtleneck that I thrifted in San Francisco. I'm still trying to, maybe I can just do that. I think that's fine. I got it at this place called Held Over in the Haight, and I love it. I love it so much. I've been looking for a violet sweater. I love this color. It makes me feel super happy, and I need to just, we're on the West Coast. The sun's gonna start shining. I need to start wearing some color. So, but let's pick a perfume for today. This is my little perfume bag. I reduced it since I came back from layoff in Chicago. I had a couple weeks off, so I did reduce the size. I got three new perfumes in San Francisco because I had this goal that I wanted to, you know, if you know me, you know I relate scent to memory, and I really wanted to, and I know I'm supposed to be on a no buy, but also, you know, anyway, no, I'm being kind of lenient with myself about it, because also, how many times in your life do you get to travel to just so many cities in such a short amount of time, and so many cities that mean so much to you, and visit so many cool stores? Anyway, long story short, I went to a perfume store in the Mission in San Francisco called Ministry of Scent. And it was so awesome and so fun. And I was looking for one scent that really captures what San Francisco is to me. It would evoke memories. It would capture new memories while I'm wearing it. And then I walked away with 3. But I think I'll make a video about them, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, just briefly, one thing about having short hair is I'm really not into the short pony. But my actual San Francisco scent that is like, you know, 100% what I was looking for, 100% evokes my memories with San Francisco, is Bistro Waters by DS and Durga. This is a super, super unique fragrance. It has green pepper in there. I think there's basil. It's like a citrus. And then in the base, I believe there's like sandalwood, maybe musk. But anyway, it's such a beautiful fragrance. It was actually the first fragrance that I smelled when I walked into the shop. I don't know why. I just was pulled toward it. And even the name, I'm like, I don't know if that name, it's unlike anything I have in my collection, because if y'all know me and my perfume taste, you know I like gourmands and then some androgynous fragrances that are heavy. and then like very specific flowers, violet, iris, orange blossom. This is not like that. This is fresh and green and sort of androgynous, but in a, it's magic. It's San Francisco to me. It also smells like you've been out all night drinking tequila. You have a little bit of the taste of tequila in your mouth, and you've also been dancing up on somebody that is wearing Chanel Bleu. But earlier in the night, you had like a delicious, really experimental, cool dinner, and you're just feeling young and you're and free, and you're feeling like yourself and comfortable in your body and just effortlessly gorgeous. And that's what San Francisco is to me. That's my San Francisco experience. So that's Bistro Waters, DS and Durga. Then I also got, this is another one I've been looking at for a long time, Sweet Leaf by Room 1015, or Room, yeah, it's gotta be 1015. This is a cannabis fragrance, and it's so cannabis forward. Also, I love this bottle. But it is like, should I kneel down? I don't know. This is such a weird angle. Hold on. That's perfect. Okay, so it's so cannabis heavy. Like, but not cannabis that's been burning in like, can I say joint on YouTube? I don't know. Not something that has been smoked. It is like the leaf. And so it's super green. To me, it's really an optimistic, happy, bright fragrance. It's bitter a bit. It's got the bitterness and a bit of the sourness of cannabis. But to me, I don't think you smell dirty. I don't think you smell like you've been smoking weed. And it gets really warm on the skin. And it's just, I mean, this is it's gonna be one of my signature fragrances. This is so me. This is my spirit. I think I've been kind of purchasing fragrances the wrong way. I've been purchasing them about, well, I mean, it's not the wrong way, but I've been purchasing what I think smells good and has notes that make me feel happy when I smell them in the bottle. But I'm not always thinking about, you know, like shopping with San Francisco in mind, inspired perfume shopping. I got 3 perfumes I may never have originally gotten, and I love that. So I think I need to do some more inspired shopping rather than just sniffing and getting things that get a reaction out of my nose. Because then sometimes when I use them, I'm just sick of them, or they're not really, I don't know. These fragrances feel like me. Like my spirit is actually more like these fragrances. Anyway, this is so freaking good. And the dry down is really sexy, and it's awesome. It's good for, I think, daytime. It's a little elevated daytime, or cold weather daytime, colder weather, and then perfect for nighttime, but casual, like San Francisco, you know, like leather jacket, boots, jeans, t-shirt. Like, you're not taking yourself too seriously, but you want to smell effortlessly cool. It's so good. And then right on the way out, I smelled this 1969 KASBAH. This is a eau de parfum. And to me, this captures the energy of the hate, which is like one of my favorite parts of San Francisco, because my best friend Bernadette used to live there when she lived in SF. And so to me, this just smells like an elevated luxury fragrance version of, you know, all of the shops in the hate that just smell like incense and candles and Palo Santo and all of that. I don't know if there's actually Palo Santo in here, but it, to me, oh, there's sweet orange, ripe lime, honey. I can smell the honey for sure. Geranium, amber, patchouli, vanilla, tonka bean, gaiac wood, leather accord, sandalwood. It's so good. It just smells like the most expensive, sexy hippie that you've ever met. It smells like a rich hippie, which to me, that's also San Francisco. So that is 1969 KASBAH, and I love this bottle. I mean, look at, it's just such a cool contrast with the purple. In fact, I think that's what I'll wear today. There we go. Okay, I have 4 minutes till therapy, so let's go. I'm really quite hungry right now, but my Instacart delivery is not coming until later this afternoon because I didn't want it to interrupt therapy. So I have to wait a little bit, but oof, I have an appetite, which is good. I think that's, I really like that. I think that's a good sign for my metabolism. For 10:30 a.m. I've got a strong appetite. Okay, so I'm just logging into therapy here, and I will check back in when I'm therapized. Okay, I've been therapized. Therapy's funny because it's wonderful and you get to really talk about what's on your mind. But I think if you're doing it right, it just makes you think more, you know? It's not like it just quiets all the thoughts in your head and you have everything figured out and you walk away and you're healed after your session. Like, it makes you think more. And sometimes after therapy, I just want to sit for an hour and think. And just be like, you know? It makes you think about stuff you weren't thinking about, which is good, but also feels overwhelming. I have stuff to do today. I'm therapized. I'm gonna go and I have to go get these fobs activated, or this little key fob, so I can access the gym and the pool and the gate here and everything. And then my Instacart shopper is shopping right now, so I cannot wait because I'm hungry. I need her to get over here. Hold on, Jasmine replaced Tasty Bite Organic Sticker, but what did you replace it with? Sticky Rice Express. Ooh, and it's cheaper. Love that. Okay, girl. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go activate these fobs and hopefully she will be here very soon because I am very hungry. Okay, my Instacart delivery just got here from Sprouts. So much plastic, dude. I tried to consolidate the bags. It was like really hard to get them all the way up here, but so much freaking plastic. Ugh, it makes me sick, but I'm gonna unload all of my groceries and everything. And then I also got my DoorDash order. Oops, did it spill? Oh shoot. I got something from Rubio's. I don't think I've ever had Rubio's before, but I got like a shrimp Mexican elote bowl. So I'm excited to eat that, but I'm gonna quickly put away the groceries first. This is a really classic GABBY setup. We got lunch and girlfriends. Ah, I'm so hungry. Have you ever lied to your therapist?
I'm a tad hurt. You just assume I've been to therapy.
Okay, hello. A little bit ago, I woke up from like a 40 minute nap. It was good. I needed it. My San Francisco weekend was catching up to me. So now I'm gonna do a 10-minute tidy. It's exactly what it sounds like. I set the alarm for 10 minutes. I clean just so that when I come home from the show tonight, my space is clean and I can do some manifestation because it is the most powerful new moon of the year tonight. And it's the beginning of Aries season, and tonight is just a really good night for, I can't even talk, a really good night for manifesting. So, hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me.
Yes, all clean. I'm taking that water bottle with me to work, and then that's a bag I need to put away, and that's my little tripod. But otherwise, 10-minute cleanup, very successful. The timer thing, I do great with just a little bit of pressure. Any kind of task I need to do, I just set a timer. Okay, so now in the kitchen, prepping to make a cashew milk cappuccino with this Keurig for this first time. I just put some cashew milk in there. I guess it can make cappuccinos and lattes for you. So, okay. Ooh. frothing the milk. I don't know if cashew milk actually gets that frothy, but okay, yeah, as it turns out, I do not believe cashew milk froths. That's okay. Let's try it. Yeah, I'm not, maybe I'll put a little maple syrup in there. I found some, I've never tried this before. This is the Birch Benders Keto Maple Syrup. I like other Birch Benders products, so thought I would try it. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I could get used to that. Or maybe you're supposed to get special Keurig pods that are for espresso, to make espresso shots. We don't have any of those here. We just have, I used like a Disney 50th anniversary blend, whatever it is. Maybe that was my problem. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, we'll add a little bit of maple syrup. I think this is monk fruit. Sweetened, it is sweetened with monk fruit. I don't have that much experience with monk fruit because I'm not like obsessed with trying different types of artificial sweeteners, but it's also very thin, which is interesting. I need to, oh, it tastes like maple syrup, but that's really good. Actually, no. Oh, I should have, no, it's very thin. It's very thin consistency. Maybe I should have just gotten normal. But hey, at least I'm trying it. I think I might be tasting a strange aftertaste. No, I guess it's tolerable. Anyway, not the best, but it'll do. I pretty much stopped drinking coffee because it messes me up sleep-wise after the shows and stuff. But, and also, you know, for my thyroid and all the stuff I've been going through, I just kind of wanted to chill out my, like my cortisol and everything. But I think I'm gonna head over to the theater because it's about 4:20. I'd like to get there with some time to start on my makeup and get accustomed to the space, have a little look around. So how about we head over to the Venetian? What? I can't believe it. I literally stayed there a couple years ago and just couldn't believe even I was there. It was just, it's so beautiful and so fancy, and I'm just I'm so excited. Okay, got my AirPods. Let's go. It's actually pretty chilly in Vegas. Oh, it looks like it just started raining. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm gonna bring an umbrella. All right, I'm just gonna focus on getting through the rain and getting to the theater. So when I get there, I'll check in with you.
I never like, I never like, I never like, I never like.
I am really glad, my camera does not want to focus right now, but I am really glad I came here early because I am a little bit lost and it's overwhelming because there are so many people. There I am. Oh shit, it just went off the screen. There are, oh, there's the Adobe Summit. I guess I'm seeing name tags for that. Oh, I love this. Celebrate you. Amen. So it is crazy. There's like a convention in here or something. I mean, I'm working next to Tao. Like, what is happening? I love Vegas. I love Vegas. I mean, I've never worked in Vegas. I've only been here to play, but not play. I don't really gamble, but okay, Grandma, I know I've got to be near the 6 merch store. That's what I'm looking out for. Apparently there is a merch store. Well, here I am crying in Las Vegas, which I think most people have probably done, but this is for good reason. I just got so emotional walking through the Venetian to get here because I moved to LA in 2015, I believe, and my mom helped me move out. She drove me from Chicago to LA, and so our last night before we got to LA, we stopped in Las Vegas and we walked around the Venetian, the Palazzo, and we ate here and everything. And I was so excited to move to LA, but I was so scared. And I was so nervous that, I mean, I really was so excited, but I had no idea of what my life was gonna hold. You know, at that time I wanted to be like the next Ariana Grande. That was my focus, that was my goal. And there was just so much like ahead of me. I remember saying to her, you know, I wish I could work in Vegas at some point. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but that would be cool. So much of this tour has been things I dreamt of coming to fruition. I've always said I want to work in Chicago again, and I want to be able to see my family and have my family see me. I did that on tour. I always said I wanted to work in San Francisco, but I have no idea when my job would bring me to San Francisco. I did that. I've always wanted to work in Vegas, be a proper Vegas showgirl. I'm doing that. And I'm just like having a really, really huge moment of joy and gratitude and overwhelm. It just means a lot to me. It just means a lot to me. And I just sent a video to my mom asking her if she remembers being here with me. I wasn't even like, it wasn't even a month after I turned 21. It was, yeah, and time just flies. And now I'm here working here. I'm also so thankful that I have the consciousness and the awareness to be thankful in this moment and not later, not after it passes me by, but in this moment, starting our 7-week run. And I'm not PMSing or anything. So I think I just have to have, I want to start my hair. Maybe I'll start doing my hair. But I need to have a good cry. I'm really happy. Tears and loathing in Las Vegas, am I right? Okay, well, here I am in my dressing room. It may be quite simple, but it is simple. I'm gonna start unpacking my boxes. Yeah, it's a pretty small dressing room, but I really don't mind. We're not here for very long, you know, we get ready here and then we're kind of done. So I'm gonna start setting up my station and play some music and have a good cry so that I don't burst into tears when I step on the stage. I mean, did you guys see that merch store? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's me. It's just a special, really special moment to have. Okay, we just finished sound check. I'm finishing up my makeup now. And yeah, I like it a lot. It's always good when I have a bit of extra time to do it. So I just need to do some lips and then I should be good. And I'm gonna put my hair under my wig cap. Also, this is the little t-shirt that we get to wear when we do sound check, so that we're wearing the color of our costumes in case lighting needs to check that. I'm sucking on some Grethers pastilles. These are good for a dry voice. My voice feels a bit dry. I am in the desert, so. All right, makeup is done and hair is under a wig cap. If you can see, I need a tripod to put you on, but in the meantime, you gotta go on top of my Yeti cup. But now I have some jasmine oil and uplifting citrus oils that I like to put on my hands and just ground myself, get excited, feel positive, and also peaceful. The jasmine to me is relaxing, it grounds me. It, for some reason, gives me this vibe of like, it's not just you in this world, you are part of something greater. Life is beautiful. And then the citrus gives me like, and have fun. Don't forget to have fun. I'm gonna go get my wig on now, and I gotta fill up my water bottle because my voice is feeling a little dry, which water right now isn't really gonna fix that. It's kind of a long-term hydration problem, but and I traveled yesterday, so it makes sense why I'm a little dehydrated, but at least it will wash down the post-nasal drip. Not to be gross, but it's here, so maybe I'll put a little jasmine behind my ears, or I'm gonna get this wig on and I'll be back. Okay, costume on, wig on, makeup on, high chew in my mouth. 20 minutes till the show starts. I have 20 whole minutes. They just said, go Gabby, go up and it's time to get your costume on. I'm ahead. Okay, we finished the show. I just did some stretching. Now I'm gonna take some BCAAs to help with my muscle recovery. We've got a long week. Tomorrow we are starting early in the day for some press, working with the Venetian to promote the show. So we're gonna be in costume and makeup and wigs, you know, exploring around the Venetian, taking photos, shooting content. It's gonna be fun, but it's gonna be a long day and I might not go home all day tomorrow. So I wanna make sure I get some nice rest tonight. I cannot wait to go home and eat. I am hungry. I did not eat enough today. That one bowl was just not enough. I should have had something closer to the top of the show, but the show was great and the audience was so fun. We had people in the crowd who knew the words. Like everyone was so excited, and it's gonna be really fun. So happy to be here in Vegas. All right, just got home. Our wonderful Maria on the drums, aka our drummer Paige, drove me home because we live in the same complex. I'm having a bowl with rice and turkey carnitas, and I don't have any salsa, so it's gonna be probably kind of bland, but that's okay. And then I was craving some bran. So I'm having bran with some fruit, a little bit of sharp cheddar cheese, and some coconut water to replenish the electrolytes. And what am I gonna do? Watch Girlfriends. I will be manifesting and journaling later tonight, but I need to eat first. And then I'll shower, and then I'll do all of that. Okay, here we go.
By being classes and the Regis. Now she's